This is a story about visiting California. I used to work in California and at a small newspaper in Northern California, and I'd gotten a job in Cincinnati, and a friend of mine that we had worked there with had gotten a job. I think he was in North Dakota at the time. And we decided, let's go back to California and we'll go visit our friends and see how things are and like you do. It was about a year after we'd left, so we hadn't been there in a while. And he said, oh, my grandmother lives in Sacramento. We'll fly into Sacramento. We'll spend that night at her house so I can see my grandmother, and then we'll go up the hill to Nevada City and see our friends. And I'd met his grandmother before, and I was like, yeah, that's fine. She was about 90 at the time, I think. And she was like a little spitfire of a woman. Like, she would be super nice to you at one point. Like, you always had to be like, no, we've had dinner. Because if you didn't do that, she'd make you a chicken before you knew what happened. And but then she would turn on people really fast. Like, she'd make you a chicken, and then she'd be like, well, you didn't eat all of it. I hate you, now leave. So it was always kind of on the edge with her. But we went out that night. We got into Sacramento. We went out, had dinner. It was fine. And so we spent the night there, and the next morning we're getting ready to go up to Nevada City to see our friends. And he's like, why don't you hop in the shower and I'll pack up and then we can go. So I was in the shower, and apparently when you're 90 and you wake up in the morning, you really have to pee. And she had 2 bathrooms, but the shower was in the bathroom that was right next to her bedroom. And she was used to getting up in the morning and just running right in there. But I was in the shower at the time, and she had to go down the hallway and use that bathroom. And that was too much. That was taking advantage of her hospitality or something. So while I'm in the shower, Josh and his grandmother are having a big argument about what a terrible person I am, and how this is like the worst thing that's ever happened to her, that she had to go down the hallway. And it culminated with her saying my very favorite phrase that anybody's ever said about me. She told him, "Get that woman out of my house." And I love it so much because I was all of 26 probably at the time, and nobody had ever called me that woman. And I also was like so oblivious to everything because I was just in the shower like, whoop-a-doo, getting ready to go see my friends, what's going on? And I get out of the shower, and he's in the bedroom, and he's like, I think we might have to just leave right now. I might not have time to take a shower. We should probably hit the road. And I was like, what happened? So he fills me in on the get that woman out of my house moment. And he's like, maybe you can smooth things over. So I was like, let me see what's going on. I went into the other room, and she's watching The Price is Right. And I love The Price is Right. And it's not just Price is Right, it's Plinko, which is my favorite. So I walk in, and I'm like, hey, how's it going? Like, pretending I don't know about any of this. And she's like, well, it's Price is Right. And I was like, oh, Plinko, they should never go for the 10,000, right? They always get the zeros. You got to go for the low money. And she's like, that's what I always think. So it took a while, but like after a couple of minutes of that, I gave Josh the thumbs up, and he ran into the shower real quick while I talked to her for like another half hour while we watched the rest of The Price is Right. And I think she warmed back up and was okay with that woman being in her house. And we finally hit the road after another hour talking her down and made it up to see our friends. But yeah, that's it.